Everybody online is talking about lucky girl syndrome. But is lucky girl syndrome even real? What is the science behind it? Well, I'm a psychologist and today I'm here to answer all your questions about lucky girl syndrome. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Bri and I'm a pre-qualified psychologist. Today we will talk about how to have a lucky girl syndrome according to science. We will discover what is the science behind the lucky girl syndrome and what are, according to science, the behaviors of lucky people. By the end of this video, you will be able to implement some actions into your daily life to become the luckiest girl alive. So without further ado, let's get into it. Lucky girl syndrome is all about manifesting your own luck and believing that you are exceptionally fortunate so that good things can happen to you. Lucky girl syndrome is more of a popular concept rather than a scientific one, but there are some scientific principles that could explain why people that adopt the lucky girl syndrome mindset might experience positive outcomes. And the first principle is self-fulfilling prophecies. I have an entire video on my channel dedicated to self-fulfilling prophecies, or the Pygmalion effect as it's known in research. A self-fulfilling prophecy is a prediction that comes true as a result of someone's expectations or beliefs. The way self-fulfilling prophecies work is that by believing that something will happen, we implement behavior that unconsciously will make that behavior become true. It is strictly linked with the law of attraction if you think about it. This principle suggests that focusing on the positive or the negative can bring positive or negative experiences into someone's life. By having a positive mindset, you will attract more positive outcomes within your life because you will unconsciously implement behaviors that attract that positive outcome into your life. The reason why self-fulfilling prophecies or the Pygmalion effect work is because our brain doesn't like to be wrong. Because every time we're wrong and we need to change our mind about something, our neurons need to completely rewire their activity. So what happens is that instead of proving us wrong, our brain will make us implement behaviors that will actually prove that we are right. So for example, let's say that you walk in a relationship believing that it will not work, that it can't work because you don't deserve to be loved. Your brain will then activate a defense mechanism that will make you act in a way that will prove you right, and possibly this relationship will end as a result of it. On the contrary, if you believe that good things will happen to you, you will act in a way that will make those good things happen and come to you in your life. Then we need to talk about the placebo effect. This is discussed a lot in science, especially when it comes to experiments. The placebo effect occurs when a person experiences a real improvement in their condition or their situation just because they believe that that effect will actually happen. So, believing that you are lucky might result in a sense of confidence and well-being, which can improve your mood, your stress levels, and your overall outlook on life. This positive mindset can translate into real-world benefits, such as a better performance at work, improved relationships, or even improved physical health. But lucky girl syndrome could actually have an effect on our brains. You might have heard that the brain is plastic, which basically means that the brain can reorganize itself and rewire the connection between neurons depending on our experiences. The positive mindset of lucky girl syndrome can help your brain reorganize and basically become wired for success. In addition, science shows that the positivity that comes with lucky girl syndrome can help you produce happy chemicals such as dopamine and serotonin, which are associated with increased happiness and reduced stress. And finally, we have cognitive biases. We're going to talk about 3 of them. The first one is confirmation bias. We have already talked briefly about it when we talked about self-fulfilling prophecy, but basically confirmation bias happens when people that believe something thinking will focus on the event that confirm that beliefs. So, for example, if people believe that are lucky, they will choose to focus on those events that confirm the beliefs that they are lucky, disregarding all the events that will confirm the opposite, so that they are unlucky. And this selective attention can then reinforce the belief that you are lucky, thus continuing the cycle again and again. Then we have optimism bias. This is the tendency to believe that positive things happen to oneself compared to others. People with an optimistic outlook are likely to experience more positive outcomes, mainly because they are more likely to take risks and show resilience in front of challenges. And finally, the third cognitive bias involved in lucky girl syndrome is the positive feedback loop. Basically, the belief that you are lucky will create a positive feedback loop whereby the positive outcomes that you get from it will reinforce the belief. By the way, the majority of people that watch my videos are not actually subscribed to the channel. You can fix that by hitting the subscribe button below. As I'm really starting in my YouTube journey, this will really help my channel grow, so thank you very much if you do that. So these are the scientific principles behind the lucky girl syndrome. Now we're gonna see the behaviors that lucky people implement and that you could also incorporate in your everyday life to experience more luck. So firstly, lucky people maximize chance opportunities. Lucky people tend to put themselves in situations where positive things are more likely to happen. They, for example, tend to get in touch with people that they admire by sending them emails. And therefore those people may reply to them, opening them up to new opportunities. They may also ask for help, even when they don't really need it, because you never know what other people can offer you. It could be that you ask someone for help for something small and they end up giving you something much bigger in return. For example, when I was in university, I got in contact with a professor that was doing a job that I really wanted to do. And the reason why I contacted him was just to ask him for advices, really. But what happened is that after I sent him the email, he replied to me actually offering me a job. In a sense, yes, I did get lucky, but I got lucky because I put myself into that situation by actively asking this person for help and for advices, and by reaching out to him. And also, lucky people tend to go to social events where they are more likely to meet people that could maximize opportunities for them. Attending social events also means opening up to the possibility of networking and meeting people that could help you in your journey to achieve your goals. Secondly, lucky people listen to their intuition and feelings. Lucky people are good at connecting the dots with foresight rather than hindsight. When something happens, lucky people make a connection in their brain about what they think could possibly lead to by using their intuition and their gut feelings about their situation. Something that really helps strengthen intuition and gut feeling is mindfulness, because mindfulness helps you connect with your body, with your feelings, and with your deeper sensations. If you want to know more about how to incorporate mindfulness into your everyday life, I have made a whole video on the topic which you can find on my channel. Number 3, lucky people always expect good fortune. And as we saw with the self-fulfilling prophecies and the confirmation bias, expecting good fortune is the best way to actually receive fortune back into your life. If you go around believing that you are unlucky and that bad things always happen to you, you will implement behavior that will confirm those beliefs, actually attracting bad luck into your life, and who wants that? It's much better to believe that you're lucky and that actually good things happen to you. The fourth behavior that lucky people implement is that they handle adversity in a different way. Lucky people are not always lucky. However, when faced with bad luck, lucky people show more resilience. They face their challenges and they take steps to prevent more bad luck in the future. And finally, lucky people practice practice gratitude. As we saw, optimism and gratitude can help you release happy chemicals in your brain, such as serotonin and dopamine, that can improve your mood and reduce stress levels. But also, realizing all the good things that you already have in your life and how lucky you already are, you will boost your confidence, and this will make sure that you attract good luck into your life. In conclusion, Lucky Girl Syndrome is a popular concept rather than a scientific one. However, it is based on scientific principles. By implementing the evidence-based behavior that we discussed in this video, you will have Lucky Girl Syndrome and attract a bunch of positive things into your life. And this brings us to the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful. If you did, you can leave a thumbs up or leave a comment, as it really helps the algorithm apparently. If you like this video, you might also like my video on 7 things that you can do to have a mental health glow up, which I'm going to leave somewhere here and on the end screen. And that is really all for today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!